What it do, homies? We out here with a donation request. This time we are checking out NF song intro 3 called Perception. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Bro, NF in this, I don't know who was the producer on this. I do know that Tommy Prophet does a lot of his cinematic stuff, but the way that his songs be opening up sometimes really makes it sound like it's like one of them things where they're showing like the credits of the actors right before they do the title reveal. You know what I mean? That's what the intro of this sound like. Which makes sense because it's called intro. But
scared of me? It's embarrassing. If it wasn't for me, you would have never wrote therapy. I've been here for you, but how come you're never there for me? It's a little bit twisted, but I miss when you and I had scary dreams. I don't really want to talk about it. Well, it's too bad now, Nate. Shut up. Now, where were we? Oh, back in the day when you and I had it all mapped out in the basement, crying in your room like a baby. I wish mom was here. We all do, so we wouldn't have to hear about it every single record. You don't really want to change me? Yeah, I'm the one that made this happen. Do you really want to get rid of your main attraction? Let's pack our bags and go back to Gladwin now. Yeah, it's time for the third record, and you know I got the content. I don't want to make you nervous, but it ain't like it used to be. We got a lot of people watching. You told me that you don't want me in your life. That's pretty hard to digest. And I told you I leave when we die. And we ain't died yet. Therapy session was beautiful, Nate, but I'm wondering what's coming next. Yeah, get that stupid head off of your head when I'm talking to you. You hear what I said? You don't like the prison I built you? Yeah, you want to know what the funny thing is? You keep on talking to me like a stranger, but we've been together since you were a kid.
My goodness, bro. I swear to you, man. NF's like lyricisms, the way he write is just absolutely crazy. I know it comes off as really relatable because of the, the trauma and the stuff that he dealt with and everything. You don't like the prison I built you, right? Because the protective bubble and everything that he had put himself in, right? The mansion, if you will, right? You keep on talking to me like a stranger being together with kids. That's a very interesting when he said that, because let's say you do know somebody that you've known for a long time, but you want to try to distance yourselves from you. So the first, what do you do, right? You cut off conversation, right? Trying to make that distance, trying to put this person off as, because you don't know how to just flat out let them go. But it's dangerous, right? If you do that, if you don't just cut it off, because there's always a remnant. You know what I mean? It's not like you're ignoring their presence. You're just not trying to communicate with them, but the presence is still there. Sometimes that's the bigger thing that you got to axe out and everything. It's just the way that NF just says these things. It really gets you thinking. It could be a lot to take in at once, especially when you're just listening to it. You're just like, oh my goodness. Because I feel like if you just listen to it all at once without trying to dissect what he's talking about, the effect still comes at you, but it's almost like a pleasant slap, if you will, right? Pleasant slap, like they slapped you, and I say that you like pain, and it slapped you, and he was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like you feel the impact, but why did that slap happen, right? I wasn't ready for it. I didn't necessarily hate it. It's probably a terrible analogy, but y'all get it.
Know what the funny thing is? You keep on talking to me like a stranger, but we've been together since you were a kid. Yeah, took us from a no name, told you everything was okay. Now you trying to cut me out of it like I ain't never been a part of it. I ain't the heart of it. I made this whole thing. Yeah, put us on the dope stage. Yeah,
he used his, and this actually isn't a bad thing to do. Whenever you have any type of issues, whether it be mental or physical issues, music is therapy, right? That's how you get that type of stuff out. But the issue is that, with NF, sometimes you using that as kind of like a catalyst of your pain, of your trauma and everything. It was helping you, but as he said in plenty of his other songs, right? Because I have plenty of reactions to NF, is that one thing that he probably did not count on was the success that he was having, right? It was just something he was using as a muse. He didn't expect it to get on, but now he feels like he has an obligation. He has to do these things and everything, but trying to reel it back. He's like, let me go ahead and reel it back to something else. Let's think about something else. But nope, what got you there is keep harping. Now people want to hear more. They want to hear more of this, more of this. You trying to distance yourselves from it. Like, hey, I don't want to just keep doing this.
Cut me out of it like I ain't never been a part of it. I ain't the heart of it. I made this whole thing. Yeah, put us on the dope stage. You must have no brain. What's the point of having guns if you can't aim? What's the point of having blood with no veins? What's the point of having love with no pain? What I'm saying is me without you doesn't make any sense. I know I'm intense and controlling, but you need to learn how to cope with it. That's just the way that it is. If you didn't want me to live in your house, you shouldn't have let me move in. It's comfortable here and I like it. I got my own room and everything. It don't get better than this. Say you wanna own your life, then wake up and take your own advice. You're just mad cause you know I'm right. Yeah, I'm flattered you put me in mansion, but you should have told him right. Put your hands on the coldest sleepless nights. You didn't tell him about the times you and I used to hold the mic. I mean, what are you out of your mind? Guess both of us will be. Come on, let's go outside. Is this what you wanted? Both of us out in the open, let's do it then. I mean, why are you doing this? I know that you're mad, but I'm not in the mood for this. We got a wicked to drop. So why you acting like I'm not a part of it? Hey, where's my shovel at? Probably out back where it always is. You can't get rid of all of me. I'm the reason why. Shut up, I don't want to hear another sentence. Hell, man, is it me or the fear talking? What a dumb question. Yes, real music to the day we die, right? Yeah, ain't that the slogan, Nathan? Thought I told you to keep your mouth shut. I mean, so what? You know I never listen. Let me guess. We gon' dig a hole, kill a track, and probably put a beat in it. Rap about it for like 3 minutes. Hey, that's pretty deep, isn't it? Wait a minute, you don't really think for a second that you're putting me in this? No, of course not. Just a little deeper, then we'll go inside and we can stop digging. Whew. You had me scared for a second. I thought we were digging my grave. We did. What, you don't like being afraid?
Goodness.
It's a dose of your own medicine. What, you don't like how it tastes? My therapist told me don't bury my issues, but I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm feeling great. I think it's only right we go back.
Whew, he said, you had me scared for a second. You had me scared for a second. I thought we were digging my grave, right? Thought he was pretty much kind of taking over. You know what I mean? Just kind of exiting you out. Like, this is who you are right now. You didn't like being afraid. It's a dose of your own medicine. You know what I say? You don't like being afraid. A dose of your own medicine. Using this type of afraid, or using this to give the catalyst that he has, or get the God, dude, that whole entire section was kind of crazy. But giving the platform and stuff that he sees, he's been using that, right, to be afraid and everything. But it's like you flipping a switch, and he says just a dose of your own mess. You flip the switch, right? You use that to kind of make this music. But when you're not in that mode and you experience this, right, it's kind of like it's still you, right? So you like the dose of your own medicine or whatnot. You don't want to taste. Don't bury your issues. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm feeling great. It's a takeover. That's what it is, right? And he's scared of that takeover. He doesn't want it to happen. I understand that this is an 8-year-old song. NF has progressed quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of reactions to his latest album that he dropped, I believe, last year. He's progressed quite a bit, but it's always nice to go back and look at these type of stuff, because just like he's a storyteller as well, right? So you might pick up some things that you didn't catch back when you guys first heard this.
Don't bury my issues, but I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm feeling great. I think it's only right we go back to where you were created. I wrote a song for Johnny without you, but he ain't gonna like it. Let's see how he takes it. He probably don't even remember us, does he? I wish I was burying anger, but both of us know I'ma need him for that song. He still lives in the basement. Almost done, should've done this a year ago. I don't know why I waited. You know how I get. I put everything off in my personal life. You hear what I'm saying? That was a joke. Yeah, it's hilarious, ain't it? You'll spend the rest of your life in my backyard or back of my mind. Depends how you see it. Put the shovel away. Time to go back in the house now. You'll be out in a week. Telling me you want your room back. That's funny, but you ain't got nowhere to sleep. I'ma just look out the window and laugh at you. This is crazy to me, cause I thought you had me in prison this whole time. But I'm the one holding the keys.
Oh wait, there's more. Is there more? Oh no, okay. Just it's cinematic, right? So you have to end it in a cinematic way. So okay. Now what I'm gonna do real quick is, let's just do this. Let me search for this real quick. And I don't do this every time, but sometimes if I feel like I want to know a little bit more about what he was talking about here, I'll go into here. I figured it was about fear, but describe change he had to make to conquer them at the end of this track. Really, he can't fully destroy his fear because it's the root of most of his problems. And think about it, right? The music that he was making was about his problems, right? So you can't necessarily get rid of it, especially if you got all this fame and success. It's almost like it kind of pulls you towards that. And then you're at a crossroads. You're like, yeah, I want to make real music and everything. I got all this fame and success. I can't necessarily just ignore it. But also, I also still want to, use it as part of my problem. But it's like, I can't make this without also having that. So am I truly healing myself or whatnot? Continuation of the third verse. It was the hardest song he's ever attempted to write, taking him over 2 weeks to finish the song. And you know why? Because this puts you right in front of your issue. This is you combating it, right? And that's what's really scary, is when you have the issue and you fully understand it, but you still can't get rid of it, right? Ignorance is bliss. It is much easier to just be ignorant of why things are happening and not know how to fix it than to have knowledge of how to fix it, but you're continuing to go down that road. That's probably why, come on now. Come on, man. NF, he be talking. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments, all right? Dibs out.